and today we've got a reading for you about somebody who is very impressed with your approach to solving problems or building a life for yourself. This is someone who feels like you are on their level, or that you add a certain level of curiosity and excitement for their life. In other words, they find you to be a very pleasant puzzle. I want to know more about you. I feel like you have some really interesting ideas. So this could be more of like a professional reading where someone wants to hire you or work with you. But this could also be somebody who is interested in you romantically and feels like you have a lot of passion in common, or they admire your drive. We could also have somebody who's working with you that is struggling to remain professional because they admire you. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, April. Hello, Keegan Scholler. Hello, Antonio. Hello, Avis. What's going on? If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you, as is more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. I think we will start with the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck and see what else we've got for you. I'm so glad, April. Was that after did you do the unsubscribe and resubscribe thing? Sometimes it works. All right, what else do we have? The Eight of Swords or Eight of Needles in the reverse, the Ace of Candles or Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the Empress in the reverse. My, okay. So whoever is this visionary, this is somebody who has been mistreated, someone who may have a very competitive energy in their life, or like maybe it's a boss that doesn't want to see you get promoted. Maybe it's a partner, like a romantic partner, that's not super supportive of your goals or aspirations. But we have somebody here who's looking at you like you are a diamond in the rough, or you've got some capability that isn't being fully supported at this point. Thank you, Santiago. I appreciate that. Thank you, Avis. So we have the 10 of Swords or 10 of Needles, Strength in the reverse, and the 2 of Needles or 2 of Swords. So if you have a major crossroads in your life and you ask people for advice, you ask them for that advice because you trust their counsel and you probably have some expectation that they're going to give you advice based on what would be best for you, right? It looks like there's maybe judgment coming from this person who admires you, or maybe it's you assessing the situation and realizing that somebody who is telling you that you're not good enough or that you can't achieve that, or maybe that's a waste of your time, that this is somebody who should be supportive of you. And I feel like this is a discovery or a truth that you appreciate because of somebody else. Either they subtly show support that you wish you could get from someone who's in your inner circle, or they might be very vocal about the fact that you should be able to rely on your partner for, some of that support. Hello, Atharva. I don't know if I said that right. Maybe it's Atharv. I hope you're having a good day. So we've got the 8 of Candles or 8 of Wands in the reverse. The 5 of Wands in the reverse and Temperance. Lots of fire energy. Maybe dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But we've got some resistance here. I want to make it so that you can't compete. I want you to be disqualified, or I want to make it look like you're not the right choice. Whether this is romantic rivalry or sibling rivalry, professional, there's someone who wanted to make it look like you were not a good choice, or make it look like something you wanted to achieve, not reasonable. Hello, Dat, how are you doing? Hello, how's it going? Ike, I'm not sure who you're calling a creep, but if it's me, I'm not really that insulted. Hello, Lee, how are you doing? Hello, Charlie, what's happening? Hello, John. No, it's not voodoo. Hello, Shane. I encourage you to be respectful. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in a timeout, okay? Hello, White Raven. How are you doing? Hello, ABC. All right, so this person is struggling a little bit to compete with you. This would be the person who came through as the Empress in the reverse. I do feel like they want to make it seem like you've broken rules or you haven't followed what you said you would do or you're not trustworthy. This is like, I want to make it look like it's not just a mistake that you made, but something that is like wrong with how you approach things, or you cut corners, you lack the experience, or you can't be trusted. We have the Fool and the Ten of Potions or Ten of Cups in the reverse. Trying to make it seem like you are not actually a good person to rely on. Hello, Mr. Mouth. How you doing? Hello, Hannah. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for answering that, April. I appreciate that. Hello, Zach. How are you doing? Let's get a different tarot deck for you all. This is the Earth and Bones Tarot. What else do we have? Hello, David, or Dave. Oh, White Raven is Flower. How's it going, Flower? I hope you're feeling better and that the sun is also feeling better. Figure out who is connecting. Who is connecting to Flower? And we've got so many visions and energy. So I'll clarify that it's the energy that you are getting visions regarding, and then see what the energy is about. Thank you, Flower. Hello, Serb, how are you doing? Hello, Kirsten. I will do questions after the general reading with priority to those who tip. We'll start that at about 30 minutes, okay? Maybe 35 minutes. Hello, Ari. Hello, Mohammed. Oh, I don't know if I can take that on for you, Nat. You gotta be the one to do that. Hello, Third Eye. How's your day going? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, that's so cool. Good for you. All right, so we've got the World in the reverse, the Star, and the Ace of Petals or Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Four of Jars or the Four of Cups. This is someone who is threatened by your popularity or the sparkle, right? You may be seen as particularly creative. You may be seen as particularly attractive or insightful. Things may come to you quite easily, whether it's learning new things really quickly or people really liking you. You might have a certain charisma about you, but this makes somebody close to you very jealous. They struggle with the same things that come so easily for you, whether that's making new friends, finding someone to go on a date with, or professionally. So this is like, what can I do to cause you to lose something because I want to get what should probably go to you? How can I get someone else to be rejected so that I get what I want? A little bit of sabotage, right? Hello, Ben. How are you doing? What's up, Bessie Tiana? I hope you're having a good day. Hey, Grindhard. I got you with a free question today. It was for the 4-year anniversary, and Rachel hadn't used hers, but I got you, Grindhard. Hello, Paul. Hello, Anna Banana. Thank you for the floating hearts. Hello. Should I call you Bish? I like it. We have the 6 of crystals or 6 of swords in the reverse, the Empress, and the 7 of crystals. Well, this makes more sense to me now. This is somebody who is trying to basically fake the energy that you have. If you, again, are a quick learner or people find you very attractive, this is someone who feels like competing with you is pretty impossible, right? Hey, Andy, I don't mind you sharing your beliefs in the live chat. Just make sure that you are tolerant of others' beliefs, okay? Hello, Benaya. How are you doing? Hello, British. What's up? Hello, Pass. How are you? So this is somebody who is trying to wear a mask and imitate your energy. Maybe they were doing this before they met you, or maybe they modeled their mask off after what you have. But they cannot compete with you, so they have to do something to trip you up. Not to get a little bit too in the past, but I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Nancy Kerrigan story or reference. If you can't beat the person that you're going up against, oh, there's an opportunity for wordplay here. Do I use it? Seems kind of disrespectful. You know, she went to illegal places in order to try to capture a win, right? Is this person breaking the law? I don't know. But they want to make you look like you broke some rules, didn't make it in time, or didn't do something right, or you know, you faked your credentials. The fake in the room is not you, it's the other person, the person who's trying to make you look bad. They're threatened by you. So we have Justice, 8 of crystals or 8 of swords in the reverse, and Strength. Stay true to what you have to offer, and don't give in to the temptation to go to the same level of petty that this person seems to be willing to go to, because your actual skill and talent, your ability to contribute or be an asset to the team or come up with something really amazing is going to like be indisputable. They can't really argue against it, right? Hello, Joelle. How are you doing today? How is Raquel towards me right now? I'm writing that down for you. And I hope you're having a good day so far. Hello, MS. How are you doing? Oh, I hope she's been having a good time. Hello, Skemmy. How's it going? We have the Chariot, the 5 of Wands in the reverse. If I can get someone disqualified, or if I can make someone look like a bad choice, then I should be the one who gets chosen. It's like they're going out for the lead in a play and they want to make it so that you're, you know, puking and can't deliver your lines in the auditions. Ooh, mac and cheese sounds like a good choice right now. I'm doing well, thank you. Oh, well, I hope you get to hang out when she's back. We have the 8 of Petals or 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Jars or 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so this is gossip or, you know, defamation. Being overly critical or outright lying about your ability to do what you do, or whether or not you've been lying about who you are. It's not going to work out though. So we have the Sun in the reverse. The Queen of Cups or Queen of Chalices. Look at how cute she is in her little dress. and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who doesn't get what they want because they were trying to make somebody who is actually quite authentic or has a desire to do things the right way. There's not a lot of dirt to be found, right? There's not a lot of problems that you could highlight because you've been keeping your side of the street clean. Hello, Priyanka. How are you doing today? Hi, Tesh. Feelings towards you today? And next action. I've got that written down for you. Thank you, Priyanka. Hello, Anticore. How are you doing? Only 2 third eye? Does that mean you don't like any of the others? And have you listened to Team Sleep? King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you know what? There's some protective energy around you that makes it clear that somebody has altered information, outright lied about you, or tried to make something a bigger problem than it actually is. Whether there's something auditable like social media posts or, you know, professional records, or there was a witness that overheard or, you know, maybe saw something happened. This attempt to lie with Seven of Swords in the reverse falls through. The truth comes out, and whoever is this Empress, the visionary, probably you, your name is cleared, or it was never really dirtied in the first place because they were wrong. Hello, Canyon. How are you doing today? Hello, Deb. What's up? I should say Deborah, sorry. Hello, Holy Ghost. Hello, Friday. Hello, Azabi. So we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Cups, and the Empress. Another Empress. So the first Empress we got was in the reverse. This was the person who's trying to imitate your energy, trying to make it seem like they're the creative one, trying to make it seem like they're the right romantic partner, trying to make it seem like you don't know what you're doing. This Two of Cups can talk about a relationship or an agreement, such as a job offer. So you get what you deserve because you're the Empress. And this person who's been trying to fake your energy is exposed for lying about you or creating something false to try to make it seem like you were not a good choice. Yeah, Nine of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles. If I eliminate you from the running, then all of a sudden maybe I am the best option. But if I am up against you, I don't think I could win. Oh, okay, sorry. I got you. Hello, Nick. Hello, Jessica. Hello, how's it going? Did I already say hello to Rick? I don't think so. I've done too many readings today. So we have this Ace of Wands, this opportunity or this, it could be that romantic or physical attraction, right? This is like, no, I know who I want. It's the person who also knows who they are and isn't trying to fake being somebody else, right? This is the Fairy Lenormand. I would argue no, because you still have not saged or blessed it. Hello, Cindy. How are you doing? Yeah, don't need date of birth details, okay, y'all? Hello, Tim. How are you doing? Thank you, Canyon. So, Canyon's a good word for the mountain card coming out, right? Because we often have valleys or canyons around mountains, but it's also something that can be talking about a difficult passage, right? It's not easy to climb a mountain. It's not easy to get on the other side of a canyon. This is like, wow, this is not actually as easy as I thought it was going to be. I thought I could just throw out some insults or, you know, mess up your work or throw a pie in your face, whatever it is, right? And then all of a sudden I would look like the best candidate. But even when I was cheating or even when I was trying to make you look bad, I ended up losing. They are not able to steal whatever this is from you. It could be the affection of somebody, or it could be a job offer or an opportunity. But you're the one who's seen as having what someone's looking for. This is a gamer's ways. I hope that changes for you, Nick. Oops. I'm sending you abundant energy. We have dialogue options, character skin, and companion. A good conversation is the result of good judgment. Being able to hold attention for both emotion and context leads to more positive outcomes for all involved. If you're facing a decision, you likely already know the best decision. Yeah, I think whoever is in the decision-making spot, I feel like this is somebody who's considering you. They know that they want you. Romantically or professionally, whatever it is, you're the choice. Character skin says, a player has lied about who they are or cast a good old-fashioned illusion spell. The situation has given us erroneous details or possibilities, and it's become overwhelming. Take a pause and tune into your intuition. Answers should become clear. So the person who is trying to imitate your energy or make it seem like they had more insight or experience than you, or that they had more ability to be a loving partner than you. I like that, Tove. I can't remember if you told me what your name is. Sorry. Yeah, Grind Tired, White Raven is flower, just so you know. With companion, we have, when we team up with a partner, we become more capable of achieving common dreams. There is real love here. Whether it's romantic or not, you know you found someone who really has your back. That's legit. So this could be someone you're partnering with in a business format, but I think for the majority of you, this is a person who has a desire to be with you in a long-term relationship, even though your romantic rival or somebody who is also interested in your person did their best to make you look bad. The NPC, often ridiculed for its simple life, is always exactly where it's meant to be. Never assume you know what manner of being ambushed by archers they've lived through. Their stable demeanor betrays nothing. I think this Empress in the reverse, who has tried to imitate your energy and then also critique or, you know, lie about what you have to offer, is somebody who really felt like you didn't have the ability to defend yourself or handle their comments and attacks. They underestimated you. So, you know, don't attack somebody if you don't know who you're dealing with, right? I feel like that's just kind of like how it should be. Thank you. Hello, Atal. I hope you're having... Oh, Atala? I'm sorry. I hope you're having a good day. It happens. So we have the Nine of Rods or Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Lovers in the reverse. I know that's not the right person for me. I know this is somebody who is creating a little bit of an illusion or trying to make themselves look more attractive or more like the right choice than they really are. So someone's saying, you're not fooling me. I know what's really going on here and it's not working. So whoever has tried to make you look bad is now freaking out, because even when they tried to, you know, kind of play unfair, they still lose. I like that. Hello, Cap One. I do personal questions at about 30 or 35 minutes in. You can super chat, tip or donate, or you can also donate memberships, and I'll pull some cards for you. Hello, Scammy. Thank you for the tip. What will happen on my London trip? To the concert and Cipherum. I hope I said that right. London trip to concert. Let's make sure I spell this right. And Cipherum. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Skemmy. I feel like there'll be something happening that'll turn my world upside down. I would guess you have something intuitively letting you know that, but let's see if we can confirm that for you. And thank you for the tip. Cap, yes, I do long form personal readings where I record a video. No one else has access to it except for you and whoever you give the link to, and they are ad-free. You just want to email me. The email's in the description box for you. I point to where it is for my screen, but it might be below, of course. It's wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. And I usually get those readings back to you within 24 hours of receiving payment, so that's not too bad. All right, what else do we have? 10 of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Swords. This person who's been wearing a mask or trying to create an illusion is now realizing that they have been discovered, or people know what they've been up to. So they have to figure out, what am I going to do now? How do I fix this now? They feel helpless, Magician in the reverse. I don't know how I can compete with a person who really does have this skill or talent. For many of you, this is because you have two skills or talents that work well together. Maybe you have a great business sense and you're also quite creative, so you're able to launch a business where you can get paid for something you love to do. There's something here where it's two elements of your personality or your skill set that really make you a difficult person to compete against. And if this is more in a romantic sense, this is because somebody really likes that you have the ability to be quite logical and apply, I don't know, what you've learned and your experience to situations, but you also have that softer, more intuitive, compassionate side. Hey Laura, how are you doing? Queen of Swords in the reverse. 8 of Wands or 8 of Rods. And the King of Rods or King of Wands in the reverse. They're angry. They're not getting what they want, even though they tried to pull off some scheme or scam, even though they tried to make you look less awesome. Your awesomeness is difficult to dull down. They've realized they're failing, and there may be consequences. For some of you, this could be somebody who ends up losing their own job. For some of you, this could be somebody who's like kind of booted from a social community because of how they tried to make you look bad. Let's go with the Gilded Reverie. That's fair. Hey Rachel, how are you doing? This is the tail end of the general, yes. So we have the Child card. This can talk about innocence or new beginnings. But I feel like this is talking about this new opportunity. Somebody being jealous over the growth or the success in your life and wanting to impact it negatively, wanting to make you look less successful or less appealing, less like everything that you touch turns to gold, but you did. Thank you, Flower. Hello, Christy. How are you doing? Hello, Dana. How's your day? We have number 33, which is the key. And number 22, the pathways. We have 2 stairwells here. Pretty clear we have a choice, right? Do you want to go this way or do you want to go this way? We've got someone who feels like the answer is pretty obvious. I know who actually has a passion for what they do, or I know who actually has this ability to do well or be trusted with this, be emotionally available, because we do have a heart in that cage, right? What else? We have the owls, somebody who's been talking about you, trying to make it seem like maybe you can't be trusted because you're talking to other people or you're looking at working for another company or you have a roster, because we do have the man without a shirt and maybe some of you are digging it, but it does indicate that we have somebody who's not seriously committed. So this is what they were trying to make seem like it was your character, but it really wasn't. Your consistency or the integrity that people have come to know from you speaks louder than what somebody else was trying to say about you, right? All right, let's move to those personal questions. We've got Flower first, and then we've got Joao, and then we've got Priyanka, and then Skimmy. Who is it that is in Flower's energy, visions that she's getting? Who is this energy? We have the 6 of Swords, the Hanged Man in the reverse, 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups in the reverse. So this is someone who's seeing that you appear to be improving your life or things are getting to a better place for you despite their not being around. Things have been over between you and this person for a while. Is this the recent ex, the most recent ex? No. This is someone who is at a greater distance from you. And they're contemplating a visit or trying to find a way to see you. They may have already purchased tickets to travel. But this is a person who feels like there's been change in your life and change in their life, and it may allow for things to work out better than they did in the past. So not the most recent ex, but I do feel like this is an ex that's coming back around, and you may be picking up on that. Is this someone with good intentions? Well, kind of came out sideways. I do feel like this is someone who's trying to figure out what they want. But we have the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. I think this is someone who may still have some habits that need to be addressed, but more or less, these are good intentions and a desire to have a happy relationship. So I hope that works out for you. What about for Joao? How is Raquel feeling towards Joao right now? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. This feels like sadness, probably distance related. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Yeah, because maybe it's going to be a while till I see you. Maybe I'm wondering what you're getting up to, or maybe I can't talk to you as much. Empress in the reverse. I do feel like there are some potentially negative thoughts here. You know, what if you're talking to someone else, or what if you use this time to get to know a new love? But there's also this like snap back to reality where it's like, well, I feel like there's a pretty good connection here, right? So with the High Priestess, she's trying to focus on her intuition and not let concerns like run away, right? I hope that that time does not take too long for you, Joe, until she is back. Moving on to Priyanka, we've got, what are Hitesh's feelings today towards Priyanka? 8 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. And the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who's concerned about whether or not you have said something that is accurate or can be trusted. It feels to me like there is a conflict. Like you said one thing 2 weeks ago, and then now you said this. Doesn't have to be 2 weeks ago, but I do feel like there's a comparison between 2 times. If I ask you what you're getting into today at the start of the day, and then I ask you what you're doing, and it's completely different plans, and it's like, wait, what happened here? So there's some confusion. Some desire to have more understanding of what's going on, and worrying that maybe you're not really interested in a long-term relationship. What is the next action from Hitesh, please? We have the Magician, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is positive. I feel like the questioning or the confusion, this like kind of doubt or concern, is something that Hitesh wants to address. So it's like, okay, let's find an appropriate time to have a conversation and figure out what we can, right? No problem, Flower. Oops. Hold on. I dropped a few. Which is, you know, something I'm known to do. Let's see what else we've got. We've got Skemmy up next. Thank you, Priyanka. What'll happen on my... Let me get a different tarot deck first. But what'll happen on my trip to London for the concert and Cyprian? Oh, I love you too, Flower. I will definitely let you know if I'm ever in France. Hello, Fatuma. How are you doing? All right, so Skemmy, let's see what we've got regarding this trip to London. Is this going to be life-changing? We're starting off with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is fortuitous. And the Ten of Swords. I feel like you are in the right place at the right time where something is... How do I explain this? Okay, so let's pretend your lifetime goal is, I want to be a news reporter. And someone gets sick right before there's some breaking news that needs to be delivered, and you're standing right there. So someone's like, you do it. I feel like I'm stealing that from a movie, but I don't know what movie that is. Is it like Scream or something? I can't remember. There's some ending that happens around you while you're there. And it's like someone feels like you're the perfect solution to this problem. There could also just be like a friendship that is created from this moment where you, hey, I got you. I know you left your wallet back at your hotel. I'll buy this beer for you. And this person's so thankful. They decide to, you know, do something to return the favor. There is, I think, something that puts you on a more abundant or profitable path based on someone you meet here. We have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords. Don't Tommy Boy it. I hope you know what that means, Skemmy. I feel like you've probably seen Tommy Boy, or you know. Sometimes if you get too excited about something, you might be like, oh my gosh. Breathe. Stay calm. There might be some sort of trick that you can employ. Maybe you play poker and you use that. But you do have to remain calm whenever this thing happens. Maybe you get to be an extra in a movie or something. I don't know. But yes, there is something pretty amazing here. And I think it's Well, let's just confirm. Is it life-changing? Yes. It's a crossroads. It takes you on an entirely different path that you wouldn't have dreamt of. You're just like, oh, I wouldn't have even thought of that, but you're right. That would be pretty cool. Let's do that. So make sure you pack the right clothes because you got to make sure you look really cool. Hello, Lotus. What's up? All right, let's get a few for Grind Hard, shall we? Yes, R.I.P. Chris Farley. He was the best. In a van down by the river. What do we have for Grind Hard, please? 3 of Swords in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune and the World. Very positive. I feel like there is someone's healing is going well. This could be your healing. This could be Micah's healing. But there is a change, a very positive new path is opening up for you. And I also feel like this could be a hint that you are getting on track to starting a family or having a baby. High Priestess in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. The important thing here is to keep in mind that setting expectations or having conversations, checking in regularly is really important in this next chapter with Micah. If I gave you names, could you clarify? Okay. Is it Jerome? Yes. I can ask the other ones just to be sure, but is it Thomas? No. And yeah, it's what was the first one? Jerome. Yeah, this is somebody who wants a relationship. I hope that resonates for you or makes sense. It was exactly, oh, I love it, Skimmy. I shouldn't be surprised by that. Well, apparently he's been working on that. Hello, Z. How's it going? Hello, namaste. What's up? I know, aren't there some awesome people in here? Oh, hello, Hannah. How are you doing? Will Hannah get a job with the ANC soon? Yes. I feel like this is saying the start of the new year, there's going to be a round of hiring. With the 7 of Cups and this very prominent cup on top, I feel like you stand out from the crowd. Is there something that she needs to do to make sure? I feel like you're already doing all the right things. What's the longest timeline this could potentially take? I think the longest timeline is like 6 months. But I think more realistically, this is 2 months. So get through the holidays, basically. See how January goes. And then go from there. Oh, no. No. Sorry if that's super reactive, Holy Ghost. I do not like AI. I don't use it to answer questions. I don't want to talk to an AI chat program. I've been approached by doing ads for an AI chat program. Like, I hope you all know, I genuinely don't want anybody to see an advertisement on my channel for something that is detrimental to your spiritual growth, because I feel like that's me recommending it. So you may have noticed I don't really do those, and it's because I really don't want to unless I feel strongly about it. Oh, thank you, Dana. That's so kind of you. Dana, let me know if you want me to pull a few cards for you. Not to mention, like, I like to paint. And for those of you that are creative, just the idea that like movies might be AI actors or art in textbooks or whatever might just be computer generated. Like, where's the soul in that? Like, I feel like art is beautiful because of the imperfections of the human experience. You know what I mean? Yep, exactly. Hello. I don't know what that name is. Can I call you Preet? How are you? Did I get an answer from Dana? Dana, I'm going to pull a few cards for you and see what we get, because I think I do have to get running here. What message do we have for Dana right now, please? Six of Cups in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Wands. So it feels like we've got somebody here who is recognizing that they have been maybe kind of going with the flow or doing what their friends do. This could be like negative habits like drinking too much or, you know, gambling when they shouldn't, taking bad advice, being destructive in relationships. We've got someone breaking with a friend or a family member that has been pretty influential for them, and recognizing like, if I want things to actually work out, I need to take a different approach, and I probably need to distance myself from that group. Ooh, will I find my person soon? Yes. Are they around you? Yes. Chariot and the Queen of Wands. It's very important to keep a positive mindset about this. I feel like that enables you to kind of like expedite that, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and thank you for the giggles as well. And I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.